Hi guys, it's that time of year again now. All the leaves are coming off the trees, so it's a good time to control the grey squirrels. And I do it two ways. I use a feeder and sit in and hide, which is probably the best way, but a bit boring. Or I can walk and stalk like this. You know, I can use a shotgun, but that's too boring, it's too noisy and too easy. You can use an FH35 rifle, but it's not just as safe unless you've got, you know, the tree behind the backstop. So I use this way. I use a 12 foot-pound Wolverine, or any 12 foot-pound PBiR rifle really. And I find this more sporting, should I say, more interesting. And I only take headshots, so you know, I do it right. So yeah, let's get to it.
Here now, I've just seen a squirrel through my thermal spotter, so I sneak up and get a bit closer to take a shot. But I can tell how Jack's looking at me. He knows I'm shooting at something, he just doesn't know what I'm shooting at, because this squirrel's so hard to see. But Jack recognises that pellet slap these days, and he did mark the squirrel as it fell out the tree, so I send him here for a nice retrieve.
Jack should find this easy now. Good boy. Sit, yeah. Stay.
It's around 5 minutes later now, and I see another squirrel at the top of a tree. So I get down again to take another shot. I think Jack's getting the hang of it again now, because he knows to look up. Anyway, this squirrel goes down with a nice headshot, so I send Jack again.
Nice retrieve for him here.
He does slightly just go off a bit here, but he does find it. And job done. I think he gets a bit confused here and tries to go under the sticks. But anyway, he passes it me. And that's another good retrieve. Jack is getting stiffer these days, and I think soon I'm going to have to start leaving him at home. But I still think he's better off being stiff and outside with me, you know, something he's done for the last 13 years, than be sat at home bored and just being old and feeling sorry for himself.
2 down so far. My mate's shaping okay, aren't you? Hi guys. It's another day now, and instead of walking and stalking, I'm just going to sit down and watch, because they do get quite wise squirrels, so I'm just going to sit and watch, because there's a dray just in front of me there, and I do believe 1 or 2 might come out. Also, I've got a different spotter today. I've got this off Scott Country. It's a Falcon FH35, and yeah, for the money it seems quite good. I'll hopefully, I think Jack's in one, capture some footage. Look at that, Jack. Stay there, stay there, stay there. That's it, that's it. There. Sit down, sit.
This squirrel also goes down with a nice headshot, and he drops about probably 40 yards in front of me. So I send Jack again here for quite an easy retrieve. He does slightly just misjudge it again, but he does pick up the scent and picks it up and fetches it back to me.
Come on, Jack, come on. He's getting old, he's my mate, but he's still, come on. He still knows his stuff, doesn't he? Sit down, sit. I've just seen another now. So is Jack. Stay there, stay there. Tree.
This second squirrel shows up, and like the first one, he's up and down, moving all over the place, so I have to wait for him to be still, and then I take another nice headshot. So I send my spotter again for another nice easy retrieve.
Come on, good lad. Come on. Thank you. That's a nice headshot. Good boy. You're a bugger, aren't you? Come here.
I actually think my mate got some squirrel fur stuck in his throat that day, but he were okay. He just coughed for a bit and then he were back in action.
That's not too bad, two so far. I'll give it a bit longer, but I don't think there's hundreds of squirrels around here, but nice day to be out.
To be honest, that were it for the day, as we just didn't see any more squirrels. So I just checked my zero on this fly, packed up my stuff and set off home. That afternoon when I was driving home, I got a phone call off this farmer. A fox had been in his chicken cabin the night before, and could I come as soon as possible and try and sort it out. So I took Jack home, got my fox rifle and went to this farm to see if I could sort it out. I'm using tonight my Sako 75 6 PPC, and I've got the Hikmicro Alpex on the top, and I'm spotting again with the Falcon FH35 spotter. Every time I come to this farm, I always see these two deer, and they're about 220 yards at the moment, and I think the Falcon easily picks them up and you can easily identify what they are. Also this farm here, as you can see, there's a pen with an horse into the bottom of the field, and also there's a road behind, so I can't shoot forward here. I can only shoot to the right or shoot to the left. This actual night I have forgot my fox caller. I usually use a Fox Pro, but I actually left it in my car, so I had to do it the old fashioned way, squeaking just using my lips or using my hand. Anyway, I were here just squeaking away like you do, and this owl come and landed on a stoop, so I thought I'd film it in the spotter. This is the owl through the Alpex, and he's round 100 yards, maybe just over. As I was watching the owl and doing the odd squeak, I couldn't believe it. This fox actually turned up behind it, and it was coming up this fence line, and it was a nice safe shot around 150 yards, so I got on the rifle quick. This fox were actually en route towards the chicken cabin, as it was just behind me at the top of this fence, so it was a good job really, and he went down with a nice chest shot.
That was lucky. I was just squeaking and watching that owl, and this fox just come behind, and yeah, gone down about 150 yards, so yeah, brilliant result.
Here now, I'm just watching the two deer through the Alpex when I see at the start of the night, and they're now around 220 yards, and I forgot to mention I'm actually using a PBiR Laser, so I just thought I'd show you what they look like at this distance. Nothing else did show that night, so I went and picked the fox and showed the farmer, and he was pleased. It was an old dog fox, so it was a good fox to get out the way. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you all soon.